Namaste, pranams to everyone. Let us start today's session with Guru Vandanam. Gurureva gatir gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guroh paramam shishurasmi guroh matirasti gurau mama pahi guru. ध्यानम् सिन्दूरारुणविग्रहान् त्रिनयनां माणिक्यमौलिस्फुरत् तारानायकशेखरां स्मितमुखीमापीनवक्षोरुहाम् पाणिभ्यामलिपूर्णरत्नचषकं रक्तोत्पलं बिभ्रतीम् सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरक्तचरणान् ध्यायेत् परामम्बिकाम् अरुणाङ्करुणातरङ्गिताक्षीं धृतपाशाङ्कुशपुष्पबाणचापाम् अणिमादिभिरावृतां मयूखैः अहमित्येव विभावये भवानी। ध्यायेत् पद्मासनस्थां विकसितवदनां पद्मपत्रायताक्षीं हेमाभां पीतवस्त्राङ्करकलितलसद्धेम पद्मां वराङ्गीं सर्वालङ्कारयुक्तां सततमभयदां भक्तनम्रां भवानीं श्रीविद्यां शान्तमूर्तिं सकलसुरनुतां सर्वसम्पत्प्रदात्रीं सकुङ्कुमविलेपनामलिकचुम्बिकस्तूरिकां समन्दहसिते क्षणां सशरचापपाशाङ्कुशाम् अशेषजनमोहिनीमरुणमाल्य भूषाम्बरां जपाकुसुमभासुरां जपविधौ स्मरेदम्बिकाम्।
ॐ श्रीमाता श्रीमहाराज्ञी श्रीमत्सिंहासनेश्वरी चिदग्निकुण्डसम्भूता देवकार्यसमुद्यता उद्यद्भानुसहस्राभा चतुर्बाहुसमन्विता रागस्वरूपपाषाढ्या क्रोधाकाराङ्कुशोज्ज्वला मनोरूपेक्षुकोदण्डा पञ्चतन्मात्रसायका निजारुणप्रभापूरमज्जद्ब्रह्माण्डमण्डला।
Let's move to the 98th verse and do a quick revision of what we learnt in the last class. विशुद्धिचक्रनिलया रक्तवर्णा त्रिलोचना खट्वाङ्गादिप्रहरणा वदनैकसमन्विता।
विशुद्धिचक्रनिलया रक्तवर्णा त्रिलोचना खट्वाङ्गादिप्रहरणा वदनैकसमन्विता।
पायसान्नप्रिया त्वक्स्था पशुलोकभयङ्करी अमृतादिमहाशक्तिसंवृता डाकिनीश्वरी
पायसान्नप्रिया त्वक्स्था पशुलोकभयङ्करी अमृतादिमहाशक्तिसंवृता डाकिनीश्वरी
अनाहताब्जनिलया श्यामाभावदनद्वया दंष्ट्रोज्ज्वलाक्षमालादिधरा रुधिरसंस्थिता
अनाहताब्जनिलया श्यामा भावदनद्वया दंष्ट्रोज्ज्वलाक्षमालादिधरा रुधिरसंस्थिता
कालरात्र्यादिशक्त्यौघवृता स्निग्धौदनप्रिया महावीरेन्द्रवरदा राकिण्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी
कालरात्र्यादिशक्त्यौघवृता स्निग्धौदनप्रिया महावीरेन्द्रवरदा राकिण्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी
मणिपूराब्जनिलया वदनत्रयसंयुता वज्राधिकायुधोपेता डामर्यादिभिरावृता
मणिपूराब्जनिलया वदनत्रयसंयुता वज्रादिकायुधोपेता डामर्यादिभिरावृता
रक्तवर्णा मांसनिष्ठा गुडान्नप्रीतमानसा समस्तभक्तसुखदा लाकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी
रक्तवर्णा मांसनिष्ठा गुडान्नप्रीतमानसा समस्तभक्तसुखदा लाकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी
स्वाधिष्ठानाम्बुजगता चतुर्वक्त्रमनोहरा शूलाद्यायुधसम्पन्ना पीतवर्णातिगर्विता
स्वाधिष्ठानाम्बुजगता चतुर्वक्त्रमनोहरा शूलाद्यायुधसम्पन्ना पीतवर्णातिगर्विता
Let's move to the new verse. Medonishta. We have Medonishta in this Shanmukha Sha and Mahaprana Tha. Medonishta. Madhuprita. Dha is Mahaprana Akshara in Madhu. Bandhinyadi Samanvita. Bandhin Dha is Mahaprana. Next line. Dadhyannasakta Hrudaya Kakini Rupa Dharini. In Dadhyannasakta, Dha is Mahaprana. We have first letter in the second line is Alpa Prana. The second letter we have the compound letter Samyukta Akshara. In that we have Dha and Ya. So Dadhyannasakta Hridaya Kakini Rupa Dharini. Again in Dharini, Dha is Mahaprana. Medonishta Madhuprita.
मेदोनिष्ठा मधुप्रीता मेदोनिष्ठा मधुप्रीता
Bandhinyadi Samanvita.
बन्धिन्यादिसमन्विता बन्धिन्यादिसमन्विता
मेदोनिष्ठा मधुप्रीता बन्धिन्यादिसमन्विता
मेदोनिष्ठा मधुप्रीता बन्धिन्यादिसमन्विता मेदोनिष्ठा मधुप्रीता बन्धिन्यादिसमन्विता
दध्यन्नासक्तहृदया
दध्यन्नासक्तहृदया दध्यन्नासक्तहृदया
काकिनीरूपधारिणी
काकिनीरूपधारिणी काकिनीरूपधारिणी
दध्यन्नासक्तहृदया काकिनीरूपधारिणी
दध्यन्नासक्तहृदया काकिनीरूपधारिणी दध्यन्नासक्तहृदया काकिनीरूपधारिणी
मेदोनिष्ठा मधुप्रीता बन्धिन्यादिसमन्विता दध्यन्नासक्तहृदया काकिनीरूपधारिणी
मेदोनिष्ठा मधुप्रीता बन्धिन्यादिसमन्विता दध्यन्नासक्तहृदया काकिनीरूपधारिणी मेदोनिष्ठा मधुप्रीता बन्धिन्यादिसमन्विता दध्यन्नासक्तहृदया काकिनीरूपधारिणी मेदोनिष्ठा मधुप्रीता बन्धिन्यादिसमन्विता दध्यन्नासक्तहृदया काकिनीरूपधारिणी
Come on, let us move to the new verse. Mooladharambujarudha. Mooladhara ambujarudha. So in Mooladhara, dha is Mahaprana. And the last letter ambujarudha, again dha is Mahaprana. That is ta, tha, da, dha. The fourth letter of Tavarga. Pancha, this is Pancha. Vaktrasthi. Tha is Mahaprana. Panchavatrasthi samsthita. In samsthita, in the compound letter, samyukta akshara stha, sthita. Tha is Mahaprana. The last letter is again Alpaprana. Ankushadi praharana. Please note this. Ankushadi praharana. Varadadi nishevita. Sha. Varadadi nishevita. मूलाधाराम्बुजारूढा
मूलाधारभुजा मूलाधारभुजा
पञ्चवक्त्रास्थि संस्थिता
पञ्चवक्त्रास्थि संस्थिता पञ्चवक्त्रास्थि संस्थिता
मूलाधाराम्बुजारूढा पञ्चवक्त्रास्थि संस्थिता
मूलाधाराम्बुजारूढा पञ्चवक्त्रास्थि संस्थिता मूलाधाराम्बुजारूढा भुजारूढा पञ्चवक्त्रास्थि संस्थिता
अंकुशादिप्रहरणा
अंकुशादिप्रहरण अंकुशादिप्रहरण
वरदादिनिषेविता
वरदादिनिषेविता वरदादिनिषेविता
अंकुशादिप्रहरणा वरदादिनिषेविता
अंकुशादिप्रहरण वरदादिनिषेविता अंकुशादिप्रहरण वरदादिनिषेविता
मूलाधाराम्बुजारूढा पञ्चवक्त्रास्थिसंस्थिता अंकुशादिप्रहरणा वरदादिनिषेविता
मूलाधाराम्बुजारूढा पञ्चवक्त्रास्थि संस्थिता अंकुशादिप्रहरणा वरदादिनिषेविता मूलाधाराम्बुजारूढा पञ्चवक्त्रास्थि संस्थिता अंकुशादिप्रहरणा वरदादिनिषेविता
Tamam. Let's move to the next one. मुद्गौदनासक्तचित्ता मुद्गौदनासक्तचित्ता साकिन्यम्बास्वरूपिणी आज्ञाचक्राब्जनिलया शुक्लवर्णा षडानना. In षडानना we have sh. मुद्गौदनासक्तचित्ता
मुद्गौदनासक्तचित्ता मुद्गौदनासक्तचित्ता
साकिन्यम्बास्वरूपिणी
साकिन्यम्बास्वरूपिणी साकिन्यम्बास्वरूपिणी
मुद्गौदनासक्तचित्ता साकिन्यम्बास्वरूपिणी
मुद्गौदनासक्तचित्ता साकिन्यम्बास्वरूपिणी मुद्गौदनासक्तचित्ता साकिन्यम्बास्वरूपिणी
आज्ञाचक्राब्जनिलया
आज्ञाचक्राब्जनिलया आज्ञाचक्राब्जनिलया
शुक्लवर्णा षडानना
शुक्लवर्णा षडानना शुक्लवर्णा षडानना
आज्ञाचक्राब्जनिलया शुक्लवर्णा षडानना
आज्ञाचक्राब्जनिलया शुक्लवर्णा षडानना आज्ञाचक्राब्जनिलया शुक्लवर्णा षडानना
मुद्गौदनासक्तचित्ता साकिन्यम्बास्वरूपिणी आज्ञाचक्राब्जनिलया शुक्लवर्णा षडानना
मुद्गौदनासक्तचित्ता साकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी आज्ञाचक्राब्जनिलया शुक्लवर्णा षडानना मुद्गौदनासक्तचित्ता साकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी आज्ञाचक्राब्जनिलया शुक्लवर्णा षडानना.
Uttamam. Let's move to the next verse. Majja samstha, tha is Mahaprana. Majja samstha, Hamsavati Mukhya Shakti Samanvita. In Mukhya, we have Mahaprana Kha and Ya. Mukhya. And first part, Majja samstha, tha is Mahaprana. Haridran Naika. Na and na. हरिद्रान्नैक रसिका हाकिनी रूपधारिणी मज्जा संस्था हंसवती
मज्जासंस्थाहंसवती मज्जासंस्थाहंसवती
मुख्यशक्ति समन्विता
मुख्यशक्तिसमन्विता मुख्यशक्तिसमन्विता
मज्जा संस्था हंसवती मुख्यशक्ति समन्विता
मज्जासंस्थाहंसवती मुख्यशक्तिसमन्विता मज्जासंस्थाहंसवती मुख्यशक्तिसमन्विता
हरिद्रान्नैकरसिका
हरिद्रान्नैकरसिका हरिद्रान्नैकरसिका
हाकिनी रूपधारिणी
हाकिनी रूपधारिणी हाकिनी रूपधारिणी
हरिद्रान्नैकरसिका हाकिनी रूपधारिणी
हरिद्रान्नैकरसिका हाकिनी रूपधारिणी हरिद्रान्नैकरसिका हाकिनी रूपधारिणी
मज्जा संस्था हंसवती मुख्यशक्ति समन्विता हरिद्रान्नैकरसिका हाकिनी रूपधारिणी
मज्जासंस्थाहंसवती मुख्यशक्तिसमन्विता हरिद्रान्नैकरसिका हाकिनी रूपधारिणी मज्जासंस्थाहंसवती मुख्यशक्तिसमन्विता हरिद्रान्नैकरसिका हाकिनी रूपधारिणी
सहस्रदल पद्मस्था था is Mahaprana सहस्रदल पद्मस्था सर्ववर्णोपशोभिता bha is Mahaprana sarvayudha we have dha both Mahaprana aksharas sarvayudha shukla samsthita tha is Mahaprana in samsthita sarvato mukhi kha is Mahaprana akshara सहस्रदलपद्मस्था
सहस्रदलपद्मस्था सहस्रदलपद्मस्था
सर्ववर्णोपशोभिता
सर्ववर्णोपशोभिता सर्ववर्णोपशोभिता
सहस्रदलपद्मस्था सर्ववर्णोपशोभिता
सहस्रदलपद्मस्था सर्ववर्णोपशोभिता सहस्रदलपद्मस्था सर्ववर्णोपशोभिता
सर्वायुधधरा
सर्वायुधधरा सर्वायुधधरा
शुक्लसंस्थिता
शुक्लसंस्थिता शुक्लसंस्थिता
सर्वतोमुखी
सर्वतोमुखी सर्वतोमुखी
सर्वायुधधरा शुक्लसंस्थिता सर्वतोमुखी
सर्वायुधधरा शुक्लसंस्थिता सर्वतोमुखी सर्वायुधधरा शुक्लसंस्थिता सर्वतोमुखी
Once again, I will chant this entire verse. Sahasradala-padmastha sarvavarnopashobhita sarvayudhadhara shukla-samsthita sarvatomukhi.
सहस्रदलपद्मस्था सर्ववर्णोपशोभिता सर्वायुधधरा शुक्लसंस्थिता सर्वतोमुखी सहस्रदलपद्मस्था सर्ववर्णोपशोभिता सर्वायुधधरा शुक्लसंस्थिता सर्वतोमुखी
The new verse. Sarvaudana-prita-chitta yakinyamba swarupini Swaha Swadhamatir Medha. Swadha Dha is Mahaprana. Then we have Medha Dha is Mahaprana. Shrutihi Smrutihi Anuttama if we split this. Shruti Smrutir Anuttama if we combine. Shruti Smritir Anuttama. If we separate, there is a visarga after Shrutihi and Smritihi. Similarly, Swaha, Swadha, Matihi, Medha. So again here, Swadha, Amatihi, Medha. 3 names are there. Sarvaudana Prita Chitta.
सर्वोदन प्रीतचित्ता
Ya
प्रीतचित्ता
Yakinyamba Swarupini.
याकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी याकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी
Sarvaudana Prita Chitta Yakinyamba Swarupini.
सर्वौदनप्रीतचित्ता याकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी सर्वौदनप्रीतचित्ता या किन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी
स्वाहा स्वधा क्षम्यताम् स्वाहा स्वधामतिर्मेधा स्वाहा स्वधामतिर्मेधा
निर्मेधा स्वधा मेधा
श्रुतिस्मृतिरनुत्तमा
श्रुतिस्मृतिरनुत्तमा श्रुतिस्मृतिरनुत्तमा
स्वाहा स्वधामतिर्मेधा श्रुतिस्मृतिरनुत्तमा
आहा स्वधामतिर्मेधा श्रुतिस्मृतिरनुत्तमा स्वाहा स्वधामतिर्मेधा श्रुतिस्मृतिरनुत्तमा
सर्वौदनप्रीतचित्ता या किन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी स्वाहा स्वधामतिर्मेधा श्रुतिस्मृतिरनुत्तमा
पीतचित्ता या किन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी स्वाहा स्वधामतिर्मेधा श्रुतिस्मृतिरनुत्तमा पीतचित्ता या किन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी स्वाहा स्वधामतिर्मेधा श्रुतिस्मृतिरनुत्तमा
Okay, the last verse I will chant once again. सर्वौदनप्रीतचित्ता या किन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी स्वाहा स्वधामतिर्मेधा श्रुतिस्मृतिरनुत्तमा. So what we will do is we will quickly look at the meanings of the names that we learned from last class. We started with the 98th verse. विशुद्धिचक्रनिलया रक्तवर्णा त्रिलोचना खट्वाङ्गादिप्रहरणा वदनैकसमन्विता. So, what happens is, generally when we do japa, when we do the worship, we know that there is a nyasa, right? We also read about that nyasa in the beginning of the learning of the Sahasranama also, right? So there are different types of nyasas actually. So one of that is Yogini Nyasa. So from this verse onwards, in the upcoming verse, there are different yoginis, 7 yoginis. They be in the form of these 7 yoginis. That is what is described in the next few verses, which we will see. So, and each of these yoginis are residing in a particular chakra. They are residing in a particular chakra, and they are the presiding deity of a particular specific organ also, we can say. So these yoginis, the form of these yoginis, Sri Devi is in the form of these yoginis, are described in these verses starting from Vishuddhi Chakra. So basically all these yoginis are different forms of Sri Devi only. So we have that yogic energy we can call as. So let us understand what is it now. So Vishuddhi Chakra Nilaya, Vishuddhi Chakra Nilaya, if we split this name, this Vishuddhi Chakra Nilaya, Arakta Varna and Trilochana, Vishuddhi Chakra Nilaya, Araktavarna, Trilochana. If you remember in the previous class, we had come across the name Raktavarna, right? This is Araktavarna. So Vishuddhi Chakra Nilaya, Araktavarna and Trilochana. Khatvangadi Praharana, Vadanaika Samanvita. So there are different qualities of that particular Yogini Devi who resides in the Vishuddhi Chakra. So dwelling in the Vishuddhi Chakra, which is considered as the 16-petaled lotus. So basically, this is the chakra which is in the cavity of throat, it is set as. So dwelling in this Vishuddhi Chakra and Arakta Varna. Arakta Varna means who is having a rosy crimson complexion, reddish color, kind of rosy complexion we can say. Trilochana, one who has 3 eyes. Khatvangadi Praharana. Khatvanga Adi Praharana. That is having weapons which are armed with weapons such as club and other things. The club is one of the weapons. So Khatvangadi Praharana. Vadanaika Samanvita. So Vadanaikam Eka. So she has one face. She is having one face. So Vadanaika Samanvita. One who has a single face. So the yogini here is the Dakini yogini. So we are looking at the form or the qualities of this particular yogini here. So she resides in the Vishuddhi Chakra and she is having a rosy complexion. She's got 3 eyes, one who has 3 eyes, and one who is armed with club and other related weapons and who is having one face. So basically, while these are different names, when we do the Namavali, that is take the each name, we can, like Vishuddhi Chakrilaya Yai Namaha. So we do like that when we do the Archana. Now we are chanting, so we're chanting it together. These are individual names also, and at the same time, this is the qualities of the yogini that we are talking about also. So let us look at the 99th verse. Payasanna priya tvakstha pashuloka bhayankari amrutadi mahashakti samvrita dakinishwari. So Dakinishwari, Dakini is the yogini we are talking about here. So Devi is in the form of this Dakinishwari and she is Payasanna Priya, one who is fond of rice which is cooked in milk, Payasa, the sweet dish, right? So Payasana, rice cooked in milk, a sweet dish. She is fond of that. Tvakstha means, so like I mentioned earlier, each yogini is associated with an organ of our body. So the deity of this particular, she is a deity of the organ of touch, that is the skin. So Payasana Priya Tvakstha Pashuloka Bhayankari. So she creates fear or she instills the ignorant with fear. So Pashu here means the ignorant people. So she is instilling the ignorant people with fear. So Pashuloka Bhayankari, she is creating fear in the ignorant people. Amritadi Mahashakti Samvruta. So she is surrounded by some Shaktis, some energy, some strength. So that is Amruta and other Mahashaktis. So there are 16 Shaktis here starting from Amruta. So she is surrounded by all those Shaktis. So Amrutadi Mahashakti Samvruta, surrounded by, and she is Dakinishwari in the form of the Dakini Devi. So these 16 Shaktis are those which are surrounding the Sri Devi in this form. So they are like Amruta, Akarshini, Indrani, Ishani, Uma, and others. There are totally 16 Shaktis. So all these Shaktis are surrounding this Devi and she is in the form of Dakinishwari. So if you look at, I think there were 9 qualities here. One is Vishuddhi Chakra Nilaya, residing in the Vishuddhi Chakra, reddish complexion, Arakta Varna, Trilochana, 3-eyed, Khatvangadi Praharana, carrying club and other weapons. Vadanaika Samanvita, having one face. And Payasannapriya, fond of rice cooked in milk. And she is a deity of the organ of touch, that is skin, who is creating fear to the ignorant. Then Amrutadi, she is surrounded by Amruta and other Mahashakti. So 9 qualities. So she is the Yogini Daki, who is given the name, who is by the name Dakinishwari. So Devi, Sri Devi in the form of Dakinishwari. Let's look at the next. Anahatabjanilaya Shyamabha Vadanadvaya Damshtrojvalakshamadidhara Rudhira Samsthita. So now we are moving to the next yogini out of the 7 yoginis. So here Anahatabja Nilaya. So one who is abiding in the Anahata Chakra. So Anahata lotus, which is the heart, which is in the heart, and it's a 12-petaled lotus, we call it as. So Anahatabja Nilaya, one who is abiding in the Anahata Chakra or Anahata lotus. Shama means dark in color, black in color. So she is, Abha means shining. So she is shining, one who shines with this dark color, that is the blackish kind shade of color. Vadanadvaya. So she is having, one who is having 2 faces. So Anahatabja Nilaya, Shamabha and Vadanadvaya. Like I said earlier, here we are talking about the second yogini, that is the Rakini yogini. So she is presiding in the Anahata Chakra. She is dark in complexion, shining with dark complexion, having 2 faces. Damshtrojvalaksha Maladidhara. Here we have 2 names, Damshtrojvala and Akshamaladi-dhara, if we split this. But when we do the Parayanam, we chant this together. But there are 2 separate names here, Damshtrojvala and Akshamaladi-dhara. So Damshtrojvala means Ujjvala, one who is shining, shines with the Damshtra. Damshtra, that is the, in this case, tusks, we can call it as Damshtra, means in this particular scenario, it is the canine teeth. So Damshtrojvala. Akshamaladi-dhara, one who is carrying a Akshamala, the beads, Aksha beads, or who is wearing Akshamala, the rosary beads, we can say. So that's why she is Akshamaladi-dhara. And Rudhira Samsthita, one who is the deity residing in the blood. The deity, like I said, each yogini is associated with a particular organ or of the body. So she is the deity who is residing in the blood. Kalaratriadishaktyaughavrita snigdhodana Mahavirendra Varada Rakinyamba Swarupini. Continuing with this second yogini qualities, Kala Ratriadi Shaktyauga Vrita. So again, she is surrounded by Kala Ratri and other Shaktis, associated Shaktis, she is attended by or she is surrounded by Kala Ratri and other Shaktis. If you remember, in Navadurga also, we come across the name Kala Ratri, who is also called as Shubhankari. Kala Ratriadi, Kala Ratri, Adi. Adi means others and other Shaktis. She is surrounded or attended by them. Snigdhaudanapriya means here one who is fond of ghee rice. Snigdhaudanapriya, that is rice which is mixed with ghee. Vodana means rice. So Snigdhaudana means white rice, which is like rice which is mixed with ghee. She is fond of that. Mahavirendra Varada. So Mahavirendra here, Varada means one who grants boons, one who bestows boons. To who? To whom? To Mahavirendras, that is great warriors. In this particular situation, we can also consider Prahalada and Indra, because they worshipped Devi and got the blessings. They did a special penance or worship for the Devi. So that is why mention of Prahalada and Indra is there as per the Puranas. So generally it also means she is the one who is granting boons to the great warriors. Mahavirendra Varada. Rakinyamba Swarupini, one who is in the form of Rakini Amba, that is Mother Rakini. The Yogini which we are talking about here is the Rakini Yogini. So, two verses associated here. Rakini Yogini, Anahatabjanilya, residing in the Anahata Chakra, one who is shining with blackish hue color, one who has two faces, one who has a shining canine teeth, and one who is wearing the Akshamala and who is residing in the blood and surrounded by Kalaratri and other Shaktis, and who is fond of rice with ghee and bestowing the boons to Mahaviras, and she is in the form of the Yogini Rakinyamba Swarupini. So let us look at the next one. Manipurabjanilaya Vadanatraya Sanyuta Vajradikayudhopeta Damaryadibhiravrita. So here we are starting with the third yogini, that is the Lakini yogini. So she is abiding in the Manipura chakra, Manipura 10-petal lotus, which is in the navel area. Manipurabja Nilaya, one who is residing in the Manipura chakra. Vadanatraya Sanyuta, who has three faces, Traya, Vadanatraya, three faces. Vajradi Kayudho Peta, the Ayudhas, the weapons she is carrying are Vajrayudha and others, the thunderbolt, Vajrayudha and others. Damaryadi Bhiravruta, she is surrounded by Shaktis such as Damari and others. So she is in the Manipura chakra and she has three faces and carrying Vajra and Ayudha and other weapons and surrounded by Damari Devi. So Damaryadi Bhiravruta. रक्तवर्णा मांसनिष्ठा गुडान्नप्रीतमानसा समस्तभक्तसुखदा लाकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी. Raktavarna, if you remember in the previous, the first part, that Vishuddha Chakra Nilaya Raktavarna. So that is also rosy complexion. So here that was Araktavarna. So here we have Raktavarna. So that is again reddish crimson colored. Mamsa Nishtha, presiding over flesh. So in the previous we had the touch, that is the skin and the blood. Now we are talking about the flesh here. Mamsa Nishtha. Gudanna Prita Manasa. Gudanna Prita Manasa means one who is fond of the rice which is cooked in jaggery. So that is why she is called as Gudanna Prita Manasa. It is a very customary practice when we worship Devi to do the Gudanna. She is very fond of it. Samasta Bhakta Sukhada, who is bestowing happiness to everyone, to all her devotees, all her bhaktas. So Samasta Bhakta, for everyone, all the bhaktas, all the devotees. Sukhada means one who gives the sukha, happiness. Lakinyamba Swarupini, who is in the form of Lakini Devi, Yogini, the mother Lakini Devi. So this is the Lakini Devi, who is residing in the Manipura chakra, but then three faces, then carrying the weapons like Vajrayudha and surrounded by Damari Devi and others. And she is red in color and presiding over flesh, who is fond of rice cooked in jaggery and who is bestowing the happiness to all the devotees. She is the Lakini Swarupini, Devi in the form of Lakini Yogini. Swadhishthānam bhujagata chaturvaktra manohara shūladyayudha sampanna pita varnati garbita. Swadhishta. So now we are talking about the next Yogini Devi. That is the Kakini Yogini. Swadhishthanambu Jagata means who is presiding or residing in the Swadhisthana chakra. the 6-petaled lotus, we call it as Swadhisthana lotus. Ambuja means lotus. So Swadhisthana chakra. Chaturvaktra Manohara. She's got 4 faces. One who is here the word Manohara is used. So she is fascinating. So Manohara means pleasing, looking very beautiful with 4 faces. So Chaturvaktra Manohara. Shula Dhyayudha Sampanna. One who is armed with or carrying Shula Yudha, the trident, Shula Yudha and other weapons. And Pitavarna. Pitavarna means she is having a yellow colored complexion, who is yellow in color. So Pitavarna. And then Ati Garvita. Ati Garvita, very proud. That is very, what we call it as an Abhimani, we call it as one who is very proud. Very proud in a positive aspect. So she is the yogini with these qualities. So she's if you look at the 4th name here, so 4th part, sorry, the 4th padam in the 2nd line, there are 2 names, Pitavarna and Atigarvita. Let us look at the next verse. Medo nishtha madhuprita bandhinyadi samanvita dadhyannasakta hridaya kakini rupadharini. So Medo Nishtha, like presiding over fat. We saw skin, blood, etc. Right? This particular yogini is considered to be the deity of the fat. Where I said mentioned that associated with a part of the body. Madhuprita, who is fond of honey. Bandhinyadi Samanvita, surrounded by Bandhini and other Shaktis. If you remember previous verse, Damari and other Shaktis. So every yogini is surrounded by different Shakti Devatas. In this case, she is surrounded by Bandhini and other Shaktis. Dadhyanna Sakta Hridaya, who is fond of curd rice. Dadhi means curd. Anna, so Dadhyanna means curd rice. One who is very fond of Asakta Hridaya, who is very fond of curd rice. Make a rice mixed with curd. Kakini Rupa Dharini. She is the Kakini Devi, the yogini Kakini. So Devi who is in the form of Kakini. So if we come back here, so Kakini yogini in the form of Devi is in the form of Kakini yogini, residing in Swadhisthana chakra, and who's got 4 faces, carrying Shula trident as an ayudha and other ayudhas, other weapons. She is yellow in color and she is Ati Garvita. So basically here Garvita means very proud, means she's very dignified. She's that is why she is called as very proud in this name. And she is presiding over fat. She is fond of honey. She is surrounded by Bandhini and other Shakti Devatas. And she is fond of curd rice. She is the Devi who is in the form of Kakini Rupa. She is assuming the form of Kakini Devi. So let's move to the next one. Mooladharambujarudha Panchavatrasthi Samsthita Ankushadipraharana Varadadi Nishevita. So we are talking about the next yogini, that is Sakini. Here she is residing in the Mooladhara chakra. So Mooladhara chakra, the 4-petal lotus, it is called as Mooladhara. Panchavatrasthi Samstita. She has 5 faces, Panchavatra. And Asthi Samstita means she presides over the bones. So like we saw about the blood, fat, skin, etc. Right? So here presides over the bones. Panchavatra and Asthi Samstita are 2 different names here. Ankushadi Praharana, the weapons that she is carrying is the Ankusha, the elephant nose or the elephant hook. And along with Adi here means other weapons. Though this is the main weapon, she is also carrying other weapons. So Ankushadi Praharana, Varadadi Nishevita. So she is attended by, she is served by or surrounded by Varada and other Shakti Devatas. So that is why it is Varadadi Nishevita. मुद्गौदनासक्तचित्ता सा किन्यम्बास्वरूपिणी आज्ञाचक्राब्जनिलया शुक्लवर्णा षडानना. So here, Mudgaudana Sakta Chitta means Odana we know. So Mudga Odana. So she is fond of the rice which is mixed with green grams. So Mudgaudana means the rice with green grams. Asakta Chitta, her mind is very much fond of this Mudgaudana, the rice with green grams. Sakinyamba Swarupini. So one who is in the form of Sakini Devi. So she is assuming or appearing in the form of Sakini Devi, which is who is the yogini here again. So the Sakini yogini resides in the Mooladhara chakra, five-faced, and presides over bones, carrying Ankusha, that is the elephant goad, and other weapons, and surrounded by Varada and other Shaktis. And she is fond of rice with green grams. She is the Devi who is in the form of Sakini Amba, Sakini Devi or Sakini Yogini. And here we start the next yogini immediately here in this verse. Agnya Chakrabja Nilaya, one who is presiding or dwelling in the Agnya Chakra, that is two-petal lotus, which is generally between the two eyebrows. So Agnya Chakrabja Nilaya. Shukla Varna. Shukla means white. She is fair in complexion. Shadanana, who is six-faced. So if you see, we started with Vadanaika Samanvita, Vadanadvaya, then Vadanatraya, Chaturvaktra, Panchavaktra. Now it is Shadanana. Vaktra means face. Anana also means face. So Shadanana means Shat Anana, that is six faces. She has six faces. So the second line of this verse is about the next yogini, the Devi, that is from the Agnya Chakrabja Nilaya, that is the Hakini yogini. So she resides in the Agnya Chakra, white in complexion, fair, white means Shukla means fair or white. Shadanana, six faces. And Majja Samstha. So let me read out the verse first. Majja Samsthaham Savati Mukhya Shakti Samanvita Haridranaikarasika Hakini Rupadharini. So Majja Samstha means presiding over the bone marrow. So that is the associated organ, Majja Samstha. Hamsavati Mukhya Shakti Samanvita. She is surrounded by Hamsavati and other Shaktis, other Shakti Devatas. So Majja Samstha, Hamsavati, Mukhya Shakti Samanvita and other important Shakti Devatas. Haridran Naika Rasika. Haridrana Eka Rasika. So that is she's only fond of the yellow colored rice. Haridra means yellow. So Haridran Naika Rasika. Haridrana. So she's fond of yellow colored rice. Hakini Rupa Dharini Devi, who is in the form of Hakini Devi. So Haridran Naika Rasika. Let's go back. So she is residing in Agnya Chakra, fair complexion, six-faced, and presiding over the bone marrow, and surrounded by Hamsavati and other Shaktis, and fond of yellow-colored rice. And she is the Hakini Rupa Dharini, the Hakini Devi, the Devi in the form of, assuming the form of Hakini Devi. Sahasradala Padmastha Sarvavarnopashobhita Sarvayudhadhara Shukla Samsthita Sarvatomukhi. So here the next Devi, she is Sahasradala Padmastha, who is residing in the Sahasradala Padma, that is the chakra associated with the head, Sahasradala chakra. Sarva Varnopa Shobhita. She is brilliant with all colors, or she is shining with all the colors. Sarvayudhadhara, she is armed with all kinds of weapons, whatever weapons you can think of. Shukla Samsthita, residing in the semen. Sarvatomukhi, she has faces in all the directions. So she is residing in the Sahasradala chakra. So we are talking about the Yakini Devi. And she is Sarva, again, let me read it out. Sarvaudana Prita Chitta Yakinyamba Swarupini. She is fond of all kinds of rice. Sarva Odana Prita Chitta. She is fond of all kinds of rice. Her mind is always fond of all kinds of rice. Yakinyamba Swarupini. She is in the form of Yakini Devi. So let me go back to the previous verse. So Yakini Devi, the Yogini Yakini, the Devi who has taken the form of Yakini Amba, Yakini Yogini. She is residing in the Sahasradala Chakra, shining with all kinds of colors, brilliant with all colors, carrying all kinds of weapons, residing in the semen, and she is having the faces in all the directions, and she likes all kinds of rice, and she is assuming the form of Devi, one who is assuming the form of Yakini Amba, Yakini Mother. Swaha Swadhamatirmedha Shruti Smritiranuttama. So till this previous line, we looked at all the 7 Yogini Devis. If you go back and check, we covered the 7 Yogini Devis. Now, Swaha. Swaha is the, when we do some kind of a offering the oblations during the Yaga Yagnas, Swaha, you would have heard this, right? So Devi is the one who is in the form of that sacred exclamation Swaha. Swadha means generally what is offered to the Pitrus, that is the Swadha offering. So Devi herself is Swadha. Here Swadha, Matir, Medha, if you split this, Amatihi and Medha. So there are 3 names in this, Swadha, Amatihi and Medha. Amatihi means the personified illusion. Amatihi means she is in the form of that, Devi who is in the form of illusion, that Maya also, and Medha, she is in the form of that very sharp intelligence or intellect also. So Swaha, Swadha, Amatihi and Medha. Shrutihi, Shruti Smriti Anuttama. Again here we have 3 names, Shrutihi, Smritihi and Anuttama. Shrutihi means we all know it is the Vedas. Devi is Vedas Varupini. She is the Vedas. So Shrutihi, she is in the form of Vedas. Smriti is basically the Dharma Shastra, the code of conduct, right? Devi, again, she is who is in the form of that Smriti, code of conduct. Anuttama. Uttama means very perfect, or, very Uttama, very, very, very perfect, or one who is very precious, Vishesha. So Anuttama means, so she is not having anybody equal to her. She cannot be equal. She cannot be matched by anything or anyone. So that is why she is called as Anuttama. So she is unequaled. She doesn't have anything equal. So let us stop here for today. Let us do the Mangalam. सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तु ते. Pranams to everyone. Dhanyavadaha.